everyone, welcome to Basically Netta. I'm Netta, and this is the time and place book tag. I got tagged by Chris at Chris's reading corner again. So I'm doing the time and place book tag. It was originally done by Carl at please read your book. I will link them all down below. And yeah, so let's get into it. Question number 1. A book that reminds you of your past. I'm going to say The Giver, because we read this in grade 8. I read this with my class of grade 8. I don't know what you guys call it. In Canada, it's grade 8. So we read this together, and it was really good, and we all liked it, and it was something that we all bonded, like all my friends and all bonded through, and it just reminded me of that time. And yeah, it's a really good book to read when you're like between like your tweens and your early teens, because it's about like choice and society and those kind of things. So it's a really good book. Question number 2. A book that is set in a place you want to visit but have not. This sounds like one of the questions I answered in off the top of your head tag. So I guess I have to change my answer to this one. I would love to go to New York and check that out. So I would probably say The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin. So yeah, I kind of want to see what New York is like, and this is very much how do I say a love letter to New York. It has avatars who have to save the city from the evil. Yeah, it's a good book. And question number 3. A book that is set in a foreign country that you admire. I read a lot of fantasy. Let's see. I can say maybe Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Because Victor Frankenstein was born in Italy. So I kind of like the Roman architecture and those kind of things, and I would kind of like to see, like, go to Italy at some time. We'll see. That's my weird answer, I'm sorry. Question number 4. A book set in the city, province, district you live in. Station 11 by Emily St. John Mandel. This book starts in Toronto, and then there are flashbacks and everything goes back and forth to be in Toronto and LA and then New York, and yeah, so it does come to Toronto, Ontario mostly. So it's a good book. It's a good pandemic book. I have a review for it in my Canada Reads book. Yeah, it was one of my earlier videos. I did a Canada Reads sci-fi fantasy books. So you can go check that out. Question number 5, which is the last one. A book set in the future. Think is okay. A book set in the future think is or will be realistic. I butchered that stuff. I'm sorry. So I would say 1984. I think everyone's gonna say this because technically we're living in it. 1984 by George Orwell. We're technically living in this society because like all of our phones have cameras on it. Everywhere has like cameras, and our cars have GPS and everything. So like the government can take over at any time if they want to. And they have at some places, I think. So yeah, this can be quite realistic, but it just didn't happen in 1984. Yeah. So I think that's about it. Now I have to tag someone. I'm going to tag Chelsea from Libraries and Lattes. She reads fantasy, romance, classics, YA, everything, I think she reads. She's a newer booktuber. She started in January. Go check her out. And so, yeah, that was all the questions and me answering them in very awkward way. I am sorry. So, if you like this kind of video, feel free to subscribe. If you like the video, please press the like button. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye.